How do you handle high conflict conversations? So, essentially, the way that you go into these conversations is preparing by using the FOUR model. It stands for facts, objectives, understanding, and resolution. A good thing to do, as always, is open the conversation with empathy and setting a positive intention. So, I recently counseled a CEO saying, I heard what you've said before the meeting. I understand you have some concerns. Let's talk about those. And then kind of laying out the land of saying, okay, let's talk about facts first. What do you perceive as a fact in this situation? Then you move to let's talk about the objectives. Where is it that we, want to get to after we've done this conversation? What is our common understanding? Where can we find common ground? And then lastly, what is the resolution? So, what do we need to do now? So, facts, objectives, understanding, and resolution. A good way to do this is to ask the right questions to uncover the hidden concerns. So, in many cases, people will be upset about something and you think it's one thing, but it's actually something else. So, by asking questions in the conversation and saying, well, why do you think that is? Or where do you think that's coming from? Or what kind of actions have I undertaken that has caused this to be? So, having them explain more details around where they're coming from and what's going on will help you uncover what's actually going on rather than the thing that they say is the problem. If these things get heated, and sometimes they do, it's very important, of course, to not tell the other person what they're doing, like, oh, I think you're overreacting, or I think you're being dramatic. That you have no place doing that. What you should be doing is I see you are very upset. If you want to, we can take a little bit of a break and continue later. Or do you need me to say or do something differently so we can continue the conversation without you being upset? Is there something I haven't acknowledged? So essentially, you stay on your own turf as you try and help to de escalate the heated situation. And the last thing and the most important thing is to not only agree on the actionable steps, right? What are we going to do now when we leave this room? But also to tell them, I'm going to go do these things. And I'm also going to follow up with you in a week, a month, whatever the time period that's relevant, to make sure that you're getting what you want to get out of this and that I'm keeping my promises to you as your leader or as the CEO of this company. So that's a way to handle high conflict situations and conversations. I hope that was helpful. If you want me to elaborate on anything like this, just let me know and I will be happy to record another video.